Welcome to ACC Network Saturday Night Softball. Where else would you rather be on a gorgeous Saturday in Tallahassee than Joanne Graff Field for Game 2 of a 3-game series between 18th ranked Florida State and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Right side, one hop, trying to backhand it off the glove of Flaherty and late to first. Let's see how they score that. Regardless, Grimm is on a base hit for Grimm to begin the game. And Kloss looking to bunter over, stumbling. Throw to first in time. Elmira Ross. Along with a .344 batting average coming in. A couple of hits, including a double last night. That's going to be playable in foul ground for Janai Kerr, and tagging and advancing the 60 feet.
Strike, you're caught off guard a little bit because Gaskin sees so many balls.
Not a great swing, and strikes out. Batting average. It's going to get over the head of the shortstop, Anna Holloway. Budge takes a wide turn. She'll hold with a leadoff single.
In the outfield.
Beecham chopped to third. This could be a pair. Out at second to first, not in time. Couldn't get it around the horn quickly enough. That's hit towards center field, right center. Mickey Winchell kind of battling the sun, able to make the catch for out number 2. Let's dig a little deeper into Michaela Castor.
Momentum down.
Little tap. This is going to be a tough play for Grimm. Out is the call. Bang, bang at first base. It's ACC series at Louisville. Shot towards the middle, and that will get through. And Rachel Allen continuing to hit lefties well. Has a base hit on her first at bat of the night.
And she's still one of the better pitchers in the ACC when she is having a good day.
Cronenberger bunts it right back to Reed, who kept focused on first. So a sacrifice for Cronenberger. That advances the pinch runner. Sweet played sparingly the last 2 years. Getting her chance this year. That's off the glove, and Beecham has no play. Tran just kind of guided it right up the foul line.
A little bit by putting runner in motion.
And there goes the runner. Exactly what you're talking about. And Tran swipes her 8th base of the season. Looking at that defensive.
Hit the ball past the infield. Get on the board first in this game.
Reed in on her hand. Strikes out Winchell. 9-hole hitter Anna Holloway on the ground, fair to first, right near the bag, stepped on by Amaya Ross.
At the end of the year, feeling fresh. Just very impressive.
Amaral safe at first. The slow developing ground ball, but by the time Amaral went to her right to get it, there you are.
Grass is green where you water it, right?
Yeah, that's right. Now Ross gets to run behind Torres. Issa to third. Throw there. Skips by, and Ross winds up down at second, and the Noles have something going here.
Hit right to the third base side, but it's taking a long time to develop. For Florida State, that means advance another base.
Scored a single for Ross, taking second on the throw.
And when your number's called, you better be ready to go.
And into left field, base hit. That's going to score 2. Harp drives in Torres and Ross. Now the ball gets away, allowing Harp to scoot down to second base. 2-0 Seminoles. She is now 4 for 4 on the season with a runner at third and less than 2 outs.
This is an off-speed pitch. She had to battle and battle and battle. Gets an off-speed pitch, keeps her hands back, recognizes the pitch, flares it into the outfield, and then the missed throw by Florida State. All of the Florida State coaches were disappointed. Harp stayed at second base, and I was too. She could have turned on those jets.
Very, very rarely over the last 2 years. Ground ball to short. Looking back, the runner Holloway out there, throw to third, not in time. So Hart played that well. Mark Neely. We were in the bottom of the second, game 2 of this 3-game series. Notre Dame and Florida State. A little flare behind third. Will drop in fair. Scoring from third base, Kennedy Hart. It has now been a 3-run inning for Florida State. Mudge guides it into left. Another base hit for the Seminoles. Mudge is second of the game, 4th of the series. 5 singles in this inning for Florida State so far with only 1 out.
She's certainly earned the respect of her coaches and her teammates by being in the 2 spot.
Sharply hit past the shortstop Holloway into left center field, and that will chase around Maddie Fry. The 4th run of the inning. Beecham's 39th RBI.
I mean, this is the 6th hit of this inning, Mark. Florida State is passing the bat. This is a pitch on the lower part of the...
Bouncing ball up the middle and another base hit. Harding with the hit. Here comes Mudge. She scores. That is 7 singles in this inning for Florida State. So the bleeding has really been by 1,000 different little cuts here. That is a 4-pitch walk. And the Seminoles have batted around here. She is now 5 of 7 with the bases loaded this year, and that's an RBI single. Chasing in Beecham.
So pitchers are trying to prevent that by keeping it down in the zone. Well, Florida State says, all right, we'll get some singles.
Well, that'll get a run home, an RBI ground out for Ross. Holloway throws her out, but
to nothing, but this is a team that values every at-bat.
Out to short, Holloway, close, but out to end the inning. A quarter up for Notre Dame here in the 3rd. Out towards short. Throw comes in time from Isa Torres to get Grimm.
Distantly for the team, just trying to find the best spot to put her.
Rips that right past Ross into the right field corner, and those claws showing off her speed. There's a catcher that can fly. Her 3rd triple of the season. Amaral sends that to the gap in right center field, and it's caught by Kerr, but Kloss will peel home and score. Sac fly for Amaral, her team-leading 40th RBI, and it gets Notre Dame on the board.
That's exactly what Notre Dame needed. A little spark from the top of the lineup, and they came through. Amaral's been so impressive this season. After fouling a few off to the pull side, they throw her to Notre Dame, just one of the best.
Shoots that deep to right center field, and out of here. Opposite field power for Karina Gaskins. On display, her 7th home run of the year. That's 7-2. That was easy Oppo power right there.
And that shows you why Deanna Gump says when she steps in the box, you sit up a little more, because with one swing, she can change the scoreboard. And she takes this pitch a little more down in the zone. She likes that pitch down in the zone and just shows you her pure power. But she hits the ball, it just sounds different, Mark. She's just got that timing and that power behind her swing.
Allen bounces to 3rd, Beecham to 1st to retire the side, but Notre Dame brings in a couple. Kloss's triple got it going. Gaskins a solo shot. It's a 5-run game at the midpoint of the 3rd. Right back to the circle. Slager throwing out Flaherty to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Into the postseason, typically, in my mind, you want your ace pitcher to get about 110, 120 innings under their belt as she gets the strikeout to lead off the inning.
She is 4 for 5 in the series. And make it 5 for 6. And it's to the fence. Mudge around second, will hold there. Looks like a 2-out double for Mudge.
That off-speed pitch really can equalize that.
One long hop to Grimm. On to first to retire the side. They keep the Noles off the board.
And very uncharacteristic of a Florida State pitching staff.
It's a third. Beecham able to get Cronenberger for the first out of the fourth. Oh, tonight our featured ACC baseball matchup.
Line.
Snared by Beecham. Got her. Well, remember. Hit on the hands, rolled out to first base, and Amaya Ross. They go in order for the first time, do the Irish. And when we come back,
Think about Hall of Fame. You think about making a difference on a grand scale and big level. And what she has done is she's really the first coach out there that said, I'm going to jump in with both feet with this pitcher. 3 years playing in the World Series Champ Series game. And it has a lot to do with her leadership. Of course, a lot of great players and great performances, talented student athletes, but you know, it all starts at the top. And again, a lot of it has to do too with the technology.
another one. Torres, her third hit of the game. She had 2 hits in the same inning back in the second.
Very doable for Notre Dame to come back.
Ross bounced to first. Gaskin steps on. She'll take the easy out there. The other runners advance, Kerr and Torres, second and third respectively.
Having the best season of her career.
This is deep short and a tough play, close, out. Kennedy Harp by an eyelash thrown out to end the inning. And strike out of Holloway. Third K. Pretty good ratio. Strikes to balls. 1-2 pitch again. Base hit left field. Cassidy Grimm. Second hit of the game.
Together. Kloss has a little more extra base hit power. That's why they put her in the 2 spot tonight.
Kloss has her second hit. Put runners on base in front of Carl, and also hit a sac fly to right. That brought in Kloss from third base. And Reed comes back with a strikeout, her second of the inning.
It's kind of that intentional walk here for Gaskins, and I don't blame Florida State when you look at what the rest of the lineup has done for Notre Dame. You know,
and there's a base hit to left field. It scores Grimm. Throw comes in from the left fielder Belvi, and it's a strike. Rachel Allen, an RBI base hit, makes it 7-3. Let's see if that's going to be all here for McKenna Reed.
Rachel Allen takes the first pitch she sees, times it up. But
Jane Cronenberger's 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. Sends it to right. Kerr is there. But Notre Dame adds a run. They leave him loaded and trails 7-3 at the midpoint of the fifth. Seminoles batting bottom of the fifth. Flaherty sends the first pitch out to left center field. Caught Ellie Waycaser at the plate here, and she whacks one into right field. So Waycaser getting her first opportunity of the game offensively. You know, that pitch didn't miss by all that much. But what a batting eye. She has not struck out in 21 plus.
more times than not.
Ground ball to third. There's a force out there. It's taken by Grimm. Throws across. The throw brought Gaskins down the line. Beecham beats the throw, but they force Waycaser. And she walks. By the way, with her base hit back in the second inning, Harding now with a 13-game hitting streak, which is the current. Kerr bounces it right side, snagged and thrown out by Addison Amaral. I mean, it took every inch of that stretch to keep that ball on the infield center, and also supports programs for indigenous youth at Florida State and public education about the Seminole tribe of Florida. First pitch swinging.
5 hits last night for the Irish, all in the top of the order, so they're coming right back with her.
Little tap out in front of the plate, close at first, but out. Paige Cowley, a sophomore, off the bench for Notre Dame. 2-0 pitch, and she chops it back to the circle. Danley almost overthrew first. Well, the first decision she made was she saw it.
Change the tempo of the game.
Strikeout ends the inning.
So one of the top teams in the country in stolen bases, so they just score in a lot of ways.
For the first time in this game, they get Issa Torres as she strikes out. A hit chased the starter, McKenna Reed. Stanley fans, back-to-back Ks for Alexis Loudenslager.
Got to look at your personnel and make sure your strategy fits that personnel.
Ball's hit deep to right. Cronenberger back to make the catch to retire the side. Last chance for the Fighting Irish. We're going to for Florida State. That ball's up the middle. Base hit for Carly Kloss. That's her 3rd hit of the game. That Florida State second kind of looked like what a rally would look like for Notre Dame. There's a base runner here for Notre Dame, and this gets interesting in a hurry. Good off-speed pitch from Ashton Danley, and gets the strikeout for the first out. Squirts it into right field. That ball, she got jammed. They do make her earn her way on base. Her 2nd hit of the game, a single. She somehow took that.
So far, Fry's done a nice job last night and tonight.
Allen out to short, to second, out to first. Double play, and Florida State wins it 7-3. First twin killing of the series ends game 2, and Florida State will go for the sweep tomorrow.
Florida State, their offense, one big inning was all it took. Solid defense all along from Florida State. They go for the sweep tomorrow.
Coming up next, we're going to send you to Clemson, North Carolina State. Clemson